These are 10 Xbox features that you need to know when setting up your new console. If you're just about to or have finally got your new generation system, such as an Xbox Series X or Series S, these tips and tricks will help you get the most out of your latest purchase.
The first thing every Xbox gamer should do is hide their email address from the Xbox dashboard. I have no idea who at Microsoft thought that this would be a great addition to the Xbox dashboard. It just screams, someone please come and hack me. Especially if you intend to make any gaming videos or live stream on YouTube, you probably want to keep this private. Or maybe your email address from years ago might be a little bit embarrassing and you don't want your friends to see it. If you jump into settings, head to account, sign in, security, and pins, here you can uncheck the box that will display your email address on the Xbox home. Now only your gamer tag will be visible on your Xbox dashboard, which is so much better and I think should really be the default setup. On the topic of displaying things, although the Xbox does have auto resolution mode, there are further settings that you will want to take a look at to make sure that you get the best graphics and gameplay possible. Inside the TV and display settings, first take a look at the TV detail menu. Here you will see a brief overview of all of the features supported and also not supported by your display. The TV that I use is an LG CX 55-inch OLED from 2020. Absolutely fantastic display and it can support everything that the Xbox Series X is capable of. I highly recommend the new C1 and even the C2 versions of this fantastic display. The next stage is checking your display output resolutions and also the refresh rate. If you have a HDMI 2.1 cable and also a supported 4K display, you won't want to be gaming at 60Hz. However, if you don't have one of these expensive 4K TVs, but you still want that 120 FPS smoothness, then dropping down your resolution to 1440p will provide you with 120Hz over HDMI 2.0. Further display settings can also be found within the video modes. This is where advanced settings for HDR10, 422 color, Dolby Vision gaming, VRR support, and also auto low latency mode can be toggled on and off. Definitely one of my favorite features though is auto low latency mode, also known as ALM. This will automatically put your TV into game mode when you boot up your Xbox console, so you get the fastest and lowest input response and latency performance.
If this isn't your first Xbox and you may be upgrading from something like the original Xbox One, to save yourself some time and actually get back to gaming as fast as possible, you want to do the following. Instead of re-downloading all of your games from scratch off the Xbox servers, which could take quite a bit of time, alternatively, you could use network transfer and move all of your games from your old Xbox One over to your Series S or X via your own private network, which will take only a few minutes versus having to wait hours and hours to download this via Wi-Fi. To do this, it's pretty simple. Go to System, Backup and Transfer, Network Transfer, and then tick the box, Allow Network Transfer on both of your consoles. And as easy as that, you can now move all of your game files over, which is pretty cool.
If you enjoy capturing funny moments with your friends or game-breaking glitches that no one would believe are real unless they've seen it, you'll want to change the following settings. By default, the quality of your Xbox captures aren't that great. I think they're like 720p or something trash like that. Going into Preferences, Capture and Share, here you can change what clips are automatically recorded, the duration of those clips, the upload defaults, and also the resolution. As you increase the quality, the length of these clips will decrease, but there is a solution. If you connect an external storage drive like this SSD, the maximum record time will increase, letting you capture longer and higher quality game clips.
An often overlooked Xbox feature is the ability to completely customize the button mappings on your controller. This is an incredible accessibility tool to help specific gamers actually play games they otherwise couldn't, but there is also an alternative use case for this, which is creating custom profiles for your favorite games so you can become that pro esports gamer. You can really go crazy with this if you own a Series Elite 2 controller, even tweaking how the thumbsticks work. But a simple change you can make to the regular controller included with your console is changing the functionality of something like the share button. You can change what this button does when you press it, hold it for a few seconds, and also double tap. You can map multiple shortcuts to just one button.
If you are a lucky gamer who has a HDR display, this next tip is a total game changer. When on the HDR calibration screen, press all of the bumpers and triggers down on your controller, and this will reveal more details with these numbers to the right of the display. Then if you head to a website like R Ratings, you'll be able to find the maximum peak brightness of your display. With this information, you're good to go with the calibration process that does not only look good to the eye, but actually accurate using the correct numbers. This will get you the brightest and best HDR experience.
Now my next recommendation is actually going to be your very first Xbox accessory. If you're subscribing to Xbox Game Pass and want to play online with some friends, you're going to need a good quality headset. Also, by the way, here are 2 free Xbox Game Pass codes plus 2 more that I dropped earlier in the video. This is the official Xbox headset for the Series S and X. It has a super clean design, it's also wireless, and easily my favorite feature has to be the rotatable earphones. This lets you adjust obviously the volume of the headset, but also the mix between your gameplay and also the party chat with your friends. If you want to go hardcore and get that win in Warzone, you can turn them right down and just hear the game in isolation. In addition to this, there is also Dolby Atmos support, providing amazing audio quality.
While we're discussing audio within the volume and audio output menu, a key feature you should consider enabling is audio pass-through. This makes your media apps take the raw audio and play it uncompressed so it sounds as intended by the movie makers. This icon will appear on your Xbox home menu when it is active. It's also a nice way to get the most out of your fancy headphones. If you're feeling a little lazy and you're getting tired of turning on your console, having to search around for your TV remote and turn that on, to save yourself some time, why not enable HDMI CEC? With these settings, you can control the TV turning on automatically when you power up the Xbox console, also have your TV turn off when you power down the console, and if that isn't enough, you can even adjust the TV's volume with your Xbox controller within the Xbox home menu, which is pretty cool stuff. As great as the Xbox Series S and X is, sometimes you may run into some problems, such as the console randomly not displaying on your TV. Things like this can often occur when you're moving your console between various locations and using different displays, so maybe you're taking it back home for the holiday break, or you're taking it away to uni or college to play, in your student accommodation. Thankfully, there is a low-resolution safe mode that can be activated by powering down the Xbox and holding the power button and eject button together, and then when you hear the two beeps, you can let go. The system will now be in low-resolution mode, where you can then jump into your display settings and tweak them back to normal.
These are just some of the cool things that your Xbox can do, but if you want to see me push these consoles to their limits with mods and also hacks, you should check out this video next.